Sagittarius. Well, I am Sun in Sagittarius, and so I consider myself to be something of an expert on this sign. Sagittarius is a mutable fire sign, and it's ruled by Jupiter, which is the planet of expansion, abundance, joviality, good luck. And Sagittarius rules the ninth house of higher learning, long distance travel, and philosophy. And being philosophical is one of the positive traits that I associate with Sagittarius. We tend to be very forward thinking and we like to question the meaning of life, which I think is important because we're raising the vibration. I mean, how many people out here are walking around and they're just concerned with the five senses? I think it's important to look at everything on a cosmic level. And Sagittarians have a tendency towards this. Another great quality that I think we possess is a sense of humor. And we certainly don't take ourselves too seriously, which is always nice, because other people feel comfortable around those who can laugh at things, even at themselves. Sagittarius tends to be a bit clumsy, and I think about Sagittarian Dick Van Dyke in the opening of his show and how he tripped over that ottoman. And that is symbolic of the Sagittarius. We sometimes we make fools of ourselves, but we're lovable clowns and we're philosophical clowns. We're not just silly, we actually have a deeper side to us. Another quality I think people admire about Sagittarians is that we're very positive people and we like to share that with others. We're like natural teachers, but what we like to teach about is how to think positively. And it's interesting because I've really been getting into the law of attraction in the last couple of years. And I'd been exposed to it a number of years ago, but never really resonated with it until recently. And it's wonderful because I feel like this is something that is going to help me to help other people. And I think Sagittarians always think along those lines. What wisdom can I gain and then share with other people? It's never just for the self, it's always to benefit humanity. As far as the shadow side of Sagittarius, I think that we love freedom so much that sometimes we can be a bit irresponsible in many different ways, whether it's, having resistance to a certain job that we don't want to be at. And so we kind of are passive aggressive and we show up late, or we're so afraid of being in a relationship that we do things that sabotage that relationship. We have to learn how to find freedom within form. And I think that a lot of us are so afraid of losing our freedom that we end up hurting ourselves. And we also end up making life difficult for other people if we are not people that they can count on. So that's definitely something that some Sagittarians need to work on, is being more responsible and also being more committed to relationships, which is, a reaction against feeling trapped. So we end up kind of running away from relationships. I think that's another shadow aspect of Sagittarius is they don't want any strings. They don't want to deal with, being in a long-term relationship if it means, giving up their freedoms. But they don't realize sometimes, and these are not all Sagittarians, but the ones that this applies to, that, you can have freedom in relationships, but you have to kind of be the one to, advocate for it. You can't just assume that other people are going to have your same concepts about what it means to be free. The other shadow aspect of Sagittarius that I think of is being rather clueless when they're dealing with other people. Not being sensitive enough, kind of acting like, oh, get over it. And this is a problem because not everybody has the same emotional nature. And so Sagittarius can be rather spontaneous, and they say things without thinking, can be rather thoughtless, and they can offend other people, and that's not cool. So they have to really learn self-awareness, learn when to shut up, learn when to be more diplomatic when, trying to communicate with other people. And that would be great. So, in any case, as I've said with the other signs, if you are a Sagittarius or Sagittarians, please leave additional comments below that you can think of if you have any. And otherwise, I'll talk to you next time. Thanks. Bye.